It doesn't really matter. If there's something that occurs that causes a reversal, if you will, in terms of what they're going to do, then that would be pretty big news. But does the tapering start in November or January, February of 2022 sometime? That really doesn't matter.
Yeah, and knowing the Fed for our viewers, especially if they're newer viewers or newer to the market, it'll come in some language like, we now find it appropriate to maintain an accommodative policy for longer than expected. I mean, that's the kind of mumble jumbo that we're going to get that might actually move the needle on what people think about the Fed. And I'm just making that up, of course, but seems like something they would
Making
say.
it up, but you did a really good job there, Brian. That's some pretty good mumble jumble. I have to try to remember that for the future. But you're absolutely right. The language is very, very nuanced, and it gives all of us time to sit there and read the tea leaves and try and parse the very words. But it's very nuanced. But I think it's nuanced for a reason. They've got to be careful. The Fed understands that when they make announcements, when they have these statements come out, that markets and people react. So I understand the fact that it's nuanced, but for many of it's just a bit of mumble jumble.
Yeah, well, thanks, Lee. This is actually my 25th year now doing this. Hopefully I've got the Fed down just a bit. You heard Silvana talk about that Goldman Sachs note on fiscal cliffs. We don't know what the Senate's going to do. The House has passed the resolution to fund it through December of next year. The Senate may or may not do that. But Goldman Sachs, again, saying if there is short-term weakness because of this, it appears they're saying that's a buying opportunity for longer-term investors. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I absolutely agree with that. You know, I've gotten calls this week and had conversations with clients that wondered if perhaps the situation with Evergrande earlier this week was a buying opportunity. My caution to them was, I think there is additional volatility to come over the next week or two because of this debt ceiling dance, as I like to call it. You know, all of us would like to imagine a world where we don't have this game of chicken in Congress here in the United States, but you know, that's just not where we are right now. And so I absolutely believe that as they get closer, and if markets react and things start to get a little volatile, and we have a bit of a downdraft, that's absolutely a buying opportunity because historically it's violent in the moment, but it doesn't last long. And so if you've got some dry powder on the sidelines, I do see that as an opportunity to come in and pick up some things on the dip.